Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Finally, we have some good news for Dragon Ball, especially what happened yesterday over here on the official Battle Hour 2024 page. They literally stated that this event will be held offline at the Los Angeles Convention Center. There will be no live streams on the day of the event. So apparently, we do have to take this with the smallest grain of salt, but this is just some sort of miscommunication. We do have some inside info thanks to one of the FGC commentators who will be attending this event live. They went ahead and reached out to the people running this place, and apparently we're going to be getting some sort of broadcast from this event. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about this later in this video, but for now, let's go ahead and cover the new official info that Dragon Ball Games just dropped. The next Battle Hour is just around the corner, specifically on the 27th and 28th of January. Now, we're all looking forward to the 28th because the 27th is just going to be talking about Sandland. There's also going to be this exclusive movie night, which some people are looking forward to that, but I'm here for Dragon Ball. We're going to be getting Fusion World, the brand new digital card game, Legends, Dokkan Battle, this Dragon Ball Z watch party, even the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero producer panel with Ryumitu and Masayuki Hirano, as well as talks about Dragon Ball Daima. This is going to be pretty dang epic. Moving forward, we will be bringing you news about the upcoming DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and the recently announced Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So stay tuned. It's right here, officially confirmed. This is way too awesome. Now, to be fair, a lot of us did kind of expected this just because this is like the main event for everything Dragon Ball in terms of anime, future content for games, and new reveals in general, right? If you guys have been watching the videos, I personally wanted to see Xenoverse 2 info, Dbz Kakarot info, and Sparking Zero, and we got 2 out of the 3. Let's go. Now, of course, it's not stated that we're going to be getting any Xenoverse 2 info. We do have to be a bit more patient on that. Stay tuned to the channel. Whenever we do get a bit more information, I'll let you guys know. I do find it a bit strange just because I do feel like they have a lot of info/content to talk about. I mean, we just got the DLC 17 trailer not too long ago. They could unveil the mysterious warrior, talk a little bit more about the storyline, what's going on. Is Few up to something? And we also have the next gen version of the game, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. I would like to get a bit more detail on that as well. But real quick, let's go ahead and talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So it's been leaked a while ago by Dbz Hype that DLC 6 is going to be revolving around the end of Z Saga. He went ahead and said Dbz Kakarot DLC 6 is about to be amazing with 2 videos of the end of Z arc. Now, of course, you can choose to believe this or not. Up to you. I personally do believe this, and a few people are a bit skeptical, which is understandable because, as we all know, in the anime, the end of Z Saga is extremely short. However, Dbz Hype also stated that they'll be adding a good amount of extra content since the saga is short. And as we all know, looking at DLC 1, the storyline was a bit different. They added a few more things. Whis teleported Goku and Vegeta over to Beerus' planet. Whis then unlocked Super Saiyan God for them, and then Beerus fought them. DLC 2 was a bit more accurate to the actual movie and anime. However, DLC 3, this is where they added a bunch of different content. I mean, we got the first half, you know, Trunks and Gohan going up against the androids, and then the second half with, you know, Trunks going over to the future, then time traveling back to his present timeline, all that cool stuff. But part 3, you know, we got Z Trunks training with Supreme Kai and going up against Deborah, Babidi, and what, Majin Buu? No, Majin Buu wasn't in it, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. That was brand new content that we haven't seen before. I mean, they talked a little bit about it in Dragon Ball Super, I believe, but that was pretty much it. So they could do something along those lines where we get, hear me out, where we get a post end of Z arc. So after what we know with the tournament, Goku versus Oob, you know how they fly off to go train, we could see what happens right there after that. before Dragon Ball GT. How epic would that be? Or they could just be adding a bit more story to the tournament within the End of Z saga, right? I mean, we do have adult Gotenks and adult Trunks. I know before the tournament, they were sparring a little bit, Goku and Goten. So that could be epic as well. But me personally, I do like the idea of getting some extra content after Dragon Ball Z, before Dragon Ball GT. Let me know down below in comments what you guys think about that. I mean, the future of Dbz Kakarot is looking pretty dang great, because DBS Hype, again, stated a while ago, this was on October 29th of 2022, got a little bit of news. Dbz Kakarot will receive multiple DLCs in the future, covering all kinds of different storylines. Basically, the game will get Xenoverse 2 DLC type treatments. And I don't think this was referring to the Bardock DLC, the 23rd World Tournament DLC, because again, this dropped on 2022, October 29th, which was before DLC 4 and 5. I think this is referring to Season Pass 3, because as we all know, Season Pass 1 was DLC 1, 2, and 3, Season Pass 2, 4, 5, and 6, and Super Chronicles over here teased that there's going to be a Season Pass 3. He went ahead and said the next DLC season pack of Dbz Kakarot will be from one of these, GT or Dragon Ball Super. Now, of course, he already knew this was just a little fun thing he wanted to do with the community. Right here, we have the confirmation from Super. Again, this is just a leak, nothing official. He said it's Super, by the way. So, Season 3 of Dbz Kakarot, also known as DLC 7, 8, and 9, apparently is going to be revolving around Dragon Ball Super. So, we do have to wait a little bit more for this. I mean, we're just getting the DLC 6 news for Season Pass 2, right? So we're kind of jumping the gun a little bit, but as we all know, Dbz Kakarot is an awesome game. Moving forward, next we do have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Again, we don't know what exactly they're going to be showcasing, but a lot of us would like to see a bit more gameplay and a release date, as well as a trailer showcasing all of that. Now, I do have a theory in regards to Xenoverse 2. Notice how they didn't mention Xenoverse 2 anywhere in sight, because if we remember, last year, 2023 Battle Hour, they did not live stream the Orange Piccolo / Cell Max trailer. Massive shoutouts to Iron Cane for actually phone recording this and then sharing it with the community. This is the leaked version, I guess you could say, and then it wasn't until, I believe, 10 days later that we got the official HD version of the trailer. So the only way to have witnessed this if you appeared live at the event. I feel like that's why they did not mention Xenoverse 2 here, because I fear they might do the same thing, something similar to last year, where they showcased the Xenoverse 2 content and info exclusive to the people over at the event. Hopefully I'm wrong, but that definitely could be a possibility. If that's the case, someone is still going to live stream it, and then we'll get all the info nonetheless. Now going back over here, again, apparently this was just some sort of miscommunication. We do have some inside info thanks to one of the FGC members. So thanks to Giganton, I think that's how you say his name. They went ahead and added both Damascus, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, and Tyrant UK. Both of these guys are FGC hosts / commentators that I know Tyrant UK for sure is attending the event live. But anyway, Giganton went ahead and said, will we get a fighter stream at least, or is this for all the events? And of course, referring to the no live streams on the day of the event. And then Tyrant went ahead and responded, badly worded tweets, there will be streams. And then somebody followed up, what do you mean? Tyrant UK again followed up with, what do you think? All right. And then what's wrong with the wording of that tweet? They are saying there won't be any live streams. It's pretty dang clear, which to be fair, it is. This event will be held offline. there will be no live streams on the day event. Pretty straightforward again. And then Tyrant UK went ahead and said, I have clarification from the team that there will be streams from Battle Hour. Tyrant UK went ahead and followed up to confirm, I don't know exactly what will be streamed from the event, but I was assured we would be having live broadcasts from Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. Notice how this is plural, broadcasts. So it could be something similar to the very first Dragon Ball Battle Hour, where we had multiple different live streams at the same time for each game. Xenoverse Fighters, Kakarot, the Breakers, if that was even alive at that point, not entirely sure. But this is plural, so it's looking pretty promising, if you ask me. Live broadcasts from Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. But again, to be fair, this is an official statement from the official page. So if we are going to be getting live broadcasts, what does this even mean? What does this right here even mean? So we do have to take this with the smallest grain of salt. The official Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour page is saying that this event is going to be offline and there will be no live streams. However, we do have Ty over here, where is it, saying that it's just a badly worded tweet, you know, a miscommunication, which I'm inclined to believe, because why would Tyrant UK be lying? He wouldn't. He's a well-known commentator within the FGC community, so, you know, I do believe him. I don't think he's lying at all. You know, he reached out to the team saying that we have confirmation of live broadcast. However, we just don't know exactly what will be streamed from this event. So this is it for today's video. Just some clarification from yesterday's video, you know, just some follow-up info, as well as going over the brand new details from Dragon Ball Games. Dbz Kakarot DLC 6 confirmed to be at Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, as well as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which again, a lot of us kind of expected at this point. However, stay tuned for future updates, because if they drop anything in regards to Xenoverse 2, I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys for the immense support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!